Hello and welcome to another episode of Startup India Update. I'm Rachit and this week we look into some massive fundings, new launches and more in the Indian startup ecosystem. Let's dive straight in. First up, Yashish Dahiya of Policybazaar. Now Yashish announced the launch of PB Healthcare, his new startup. It has raised a whopping $218 million in seed funding, making it one of the largest seed funding rounds in India ever. The investment will support the company's initiative to develop an integrated value-based healthcare platform for India's underserved middle class. It'll be very interesting to see how the product shapes up, so keep an eye out. The funding was backed by US-based venture capital firm General Catalyst, in addition to PB Fintech and more. Next up, Porter. Now Porter, which is an on-demand goods transports platform based out of Bengaluru, has become India's second unicorn of 2025 after raising $200 million in Series F funding round. The funding was led by Childare Capital and Wellington Management. Although not disclosed by the company, this is expected to take the company valuation close to $1.2 billion. It's understood that the funds will be used to expand cities, develop infrastructure to support 1 million gig workers, strengthen its tech stack, and deepen its reach within the cities that they currently operate in. Now moving on to a new name in the Indian startup space, Footprints Childcare. Now this one really caught my eye. We've seen funding for edtech, fintech, and healthtech, but how often do you hear about a daycare startup raising serious money? Gurugram-based Footprints Childcare, which runs preschools and daycare centers across India, has just raised $7.5 million in Series A round, led by Tanglin Venture Partners. What makes this very interesting is that preschool and daycare centers in India have largely been a very highly fragmented and hyperlocal market. It's mostly mom-and-pop centers. Footprints is trying to change that by bringing structure, scale, and tech-driven services into the space. They offer things like AI-driven tools, smart surveillance, and even CCTV streaming for parents. This could very well signal the opening of a new category in the venture capital space. This could be a breakout moment, a space to watch out for. Now moving on to edtech. Here's a headline that honestly feels very refreshing in today's edtech climate. Vedantu, the Bengaluru-based online tutoring platform, has just reported an operational profitability for the first time ever in Q4 of financial year 24-25. Their revenue or collections for the quarter stood at 90 crore, up by 67% year-on-year. Now, why is this such a big deal? Over the past couple of years, we've seen several high-profile edtech startups struggle with mounting losses, layoffs, and shrinking valuations as post-COVID demand cooled off. For Vedantu to turn the corner and actually hit profitability shows that sustainable, disciplined growth in Indian edtech is possible. Now, this news is a rare bright spot in the sector and it'll be interesting to see if other players follow suit. Next up, Amazon. This one's interesting, especially for the growing army of content creators out there. Amazon India has rolled out its new Elevate program to help influencers and content creators monetize their audience better. The idea is simple. As influencer-led shopping keeps booming, Amazon wants to closely partner with creators. So what's in it for creators? Creators who qualify for the Elevate program will get a priority account support, higher commission rates, and access to advanced tools to track and optimize their performance. Think of it as Amazon making the experience more creator-friendly at a time when platforms like Instagram, YouTube, and even homegrown players are aggressively trying to woo the same talent pool. It's Amazon's way of saying, we want you to sell with us too. Next up, now here's a name we all know. Karan Bajaj, the founder of White Hat Junior, is back with a brand new venture. This time, he's stepping into the health tech space with a startup called Complement One, which focuses on personalized lifestyle coaching for cancer care. Now, Complement One has already raised $16 million in seed funding, led by Owl Ventures and Bloom Ventures. The startup plans to use the money to expand its coaching infrastructure across the US, fine-tune its personalization engine, and build strong partnerships with cancer centers, health plans, and employers. It's a bold move into an area where patients often feel quite lost navigating treatments and lifestyle changes. Complement One wants to bridge that gap with one-on-one coaching and support. And finally, let's take a look at who's moving where this week. Sandeep Dhar has been appointed as the global head of Wipro's Global Capability Center. Piyush Ranjan, former Flipkart CTO and Google veteran, has joined Mukesh Bansal's startup incubator, Meraki Labs, as a partner. Based in San Francisco, he will help expand Meraki's presence in Silicon Valley as it sharpens its focus on artificial intelligence and work closely with entrepreneurs at the Incubator Center to shape their tech and product strategies. That's it. That's a wrap for this week's episode of Startup India Update. The Indian startup ecosystem continues to thrive with significant funding rounds, strategic partnerships, and positive market trends. Stay tuned for our next episode. Until then, keep innovating, stay inspired.